Welcome to ISE 2022 in beautiful Barcelona, Spain. This is Rich Fregosa for AVNation.tv. I'm sitting here with Espen Loberg, who is the VP of Product Management and Strategic Planning for Webex. Espen, welcome. Glad to have you here, and welcome to Barcelona.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be back.
It's been a little while, I think. Amsterdam?
It's been a while, yes. I haven't been in Barcelona, or haven't been traveling since we had Cisco Live in Barcelona end of last, or kind of 2 years back. So this is my first travel outside of Scandinavia in more than 2 years.
Oh, so that's fantastic. I mean, it's a big thing that we've been noticing. I mean, obviously, Webex, your entire business model is about being able to bridge remote clients together and bridging, the distance in between. But there's something to be said about being back and seeing your clients and customers and just everybody on the show floor itself.
Even my coworkers.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. That's true. You've been so spread out throughout. So tell us a little bit about what's been going on. Obviously, a little thing called a pandemic that occurred that changed, I got to assume that changed business and changed the way that you approached your model. And now we're sitting here in Barcelona and things are changing, but tell us a little bit about what's been happening up until this point, and also, just as importantly, what are we going to see here in Barcelona today?
Yes, obviously we spent a lot of time in the initial phases of the pandemic kind of scaling our platform, building out new capabilities. We have built more than 1,000 features in Webex over the last 2 years.
Wow.
We made a lot of acquisitions in the AI space, in the events platform space, in audience engagement space. And we have really, in many ways, been preparing ourselves for hybrid work. We do realize, as I think most others, that hybrid work is going to be different and harder than what we have experienced when everybody was in the office or when everybody was working from home. So what you will see here at our booth is really kind of our suite of devices and solutions for hybrid work.
So, and that's interesting because hybrid gets used a lot, and we never quite know. Everybody's definition of hybrid sometimes is a little bit different. We know that it is a mix of the two, but you brought up a good point, which is there was a period of time where everybody was 100% in office and collaborating, or 100% out of office and collaborating. What are the tools? Obviously, 1,000 new deployments that you've had in terms of features and everything. What are you finding that as this new hybrid is occurring? The true remote and in-office solutions that need to be pushed out. What are you finding that the new hybrid means in terms of your platform and how you're bringing that together?
Yeah, so the new hybrid means several things. I think from the home worker perspective, I think we realize that many of us will continue to work from home multiple days a week, maybe permanently, and that the tools we've been using throughout the pandemic were not necessarily permanent. I mean, I think most of us have been hunching over a laptop for the last 2 years. We don't believe that that's sustainable for the long term. You need better tools for your well-being and for a more equal experience between the people at home and in the office. So we've been quite busy expanding our portfolio for working from home. We've expanded our peripherals portfolio. We have also expanded our devices portfolio for fully integrated working from home desktop devices. And then we are now reshaping our room device series. We have already announced the new Webex board series that will make it way easier to collaborate over distance, particularly with visual tools, both our own new Webex whiteboard and also other relevant tools like Miro, Mural, etc. So it's really been about kind of how you reimagine both tools and workspaces. And I think our number one priority over the last year has really been on the devices side. Has really been how do we make it more of an equal experience so that you're not disadvantaged when you're at home and not in the office. And the typical Example of that is when you're in a meeting, you have 4 people joining from home, there's a meeting room as the 4th participant, and you have no idea about who those people at the end of the table is, and what happens when they get up and whiteboarding. So those are the kind of problem statements we have been working hard at. And what you will see down at the show floor are kind of capabilities and new devices that addresses that problem statement and allows you for a more equal experience between your laptop, your home device, and the meeting room.
Well, it sounds like in your position you've had a busy year then.
It's been a busy and very fun year.
That all together. Well, that's fantastic. Well, if people do want to find out a little bit more, I mean, obviously you have your partners, your manufacturer partners, but the core technology of Webex, if people want to find out more about Webex, how can they find information?
I think the good starting point is really going to webex.com. Read about Webex there, look into our devices pages where you will also see the new devices we just announced here, the new Webex room bar, which is really kind of the next generation entry-level and most complete experience for small and medium meeting rooms. And you will also see our new Webex desk camera 1080p, which is our new state-of-the-art entry-level desk camera for working from home.
Fantastic. Well, great. Well, obviously, if you want to find out more about Webex and their suite of products, you can find them on their website. All the new products that they're going to be talking about on the show floor, I'm sure we can find on the website. If you do want to find out more about ISE 2022 here in Barcelona and our suite of exhibitors who are here on the show floor, you can find it here on AVNation. This is Rich Fregosa for AVNation.tv.